up this morning on Action News, two people in Milton Freewater facing charges after a hit-and-run crash into a building. It happened at a laundromat earlier this week, and one person fled the scene and has yet to be found. We'll share the details. Plus, an update on the story we brought you yesterday. Rescuers continue to work to save husky puppies trapped in an underground pipe. It runs under a road and is about 50 feet long, and officials saying digging them out is not an option. We'll fill you in. And the election is just over 2 weeks away, and ballots should be in mailboxes by now. We'll talk the two decisions Findlay residents need to take, both from the school district. One, a replacement levy, the other, a new one. We'll hear from the superintendent. That story and more coming up as you start your day with us right here on Action News. Good Friday morning, everybody. I'm Dave Furtado.
And I'm meteorologist Jefferson Donovan.
And Jefferson, boy, was it gorgeous yesterday. Another crisp day. That air definitely crispy as we would, as the best way I would say to describe the air.
Yes, it's definitely been cool out, and today is going to be another cool day, although maybe a little bit warmer. We're also going to see clouds on a decreasing trend today after seeing clouds on an increasing trend yesterday. In fact, by late yesterday afternoon, we were stuck under mostly cloudy skies. Still looking at mostly cloudy skies in the area this morning, even with a few light snow flurries here and there, but by this afternoon we are going to be getting back to sunshine with temperatures today cresting in the low to mid 40s. Should be a pretty nice day out there in general. In Yakima this morning, the good part about clouds during the night is it keeps us a little bit warmer. If you recall the last couple of mornings, we've been down to around 15 degrees. This morning sitting at 30 degrees with those clouds overhead. Here's a look at your weather headlines today, and going forward, clouds will be on that decreasing trend on this Friday. This is going to set the stage for what is going to be a sunny and cool weekend, and we will hold on to sunshine well into next week. We'll talk more about all three of these weather headlines in greater depth coming up.
Thanks, Jefferson. We begin this morning in Umatilla County. Two people face charges related to a hit-and-run crash into a building in Milton Freewater. Take a look at some of these images provided by police of the crash, which happened at around 3:30 in the afternoon Tuesday, into the front of a laundromat. Police say a 27-year-old woman from Milton Freewater was behind the wheel but fled the scene and hasn't been found. She'll eventually face charges of hit and run, criminal mischief, and driving without a license. A man at the scene was arrested for tampering with evidence. And a man is in jail following an armed robbery in Benton City. Deputies with the Benton County Sheriff's Office tell us they were called to the subway on 9th Avenue after a man hiding a gun in his hoodie walked into the sandwich shop on Sunday, and he stole all the money from the register and fled on foot. Following an investigation, a 41-year-old man was identified as the suspect and taken into custody Wednesday night. He's currently being held in the Benton County Jail on charges of first-degree robbery. And the Yakima Nation Police Department has released a picture of a suspect for a recent break-in. The department believes that the person on your screen invaded the Yakima Nation Credit Enterprise building on January 19th after breaking a window and entering. The suspect stole multiple items, and if you have any information on who this person might be, please contact the Yakima Police Department using the number on your screen and ask for Officer Mendoza or the Public Safety Commissioner, James Scheich. Rescuers in Sunnyside are still trying to save some husky puppies that are trapped in an underground pipe. These puppies are still, three puppies rather, are still in the pipe, and the rescue crew knows that two of them are still alive. They were able to feed them yesterday. Unfortunately, one of the puppies has died. The pipe they're in runs under a road and is about 50 feet long. It has a 3-foot drop where the puppies are stuck. Yakima County Commissioner LaDon Lindy says trying to dig the puppies out is not an option.
We certainly appreciate people's concerns over the puppies. The good news is that 4 puppies have been recovered. And while I appreciate the care and concern people have for animals, we cannot dig up a brand new multi-million-dollar road to extract the last 2 puppies.
At this point, other options to rescue the 2 living puppies are still being explored. We'll continue to keep you updated as rescuers work to get those puppies out. Health officials are raising the alarm about the spread of measles after the Snohomish County Health Department confirmed 2 people have been exposed to the virus. It started when a traveler at SeaTac International Airport potentially exposed thousands of people when going through the airport earlier this month.
Because measles is so contagious and very airborne, that can be somebody who's in the same building, even a very large building, sharing the same airspace as a person who is infected.
If you traveled through SeaTac on January 10th between 2:30 in the afternoon and 8 at night, it's possible you may have been exposed. The incubation period for measles is about 3 weeks, and the first symptoms to look for are fever and a cough, even before a rash appears. And after weeks of battling the massive fires in South California, crews from around the Pacific Northwest are beginning to come home. These photos were provided by the Oregon State Fire Marshal. It shows that some of them heading back north. They say 17 of the 21 strike teams are wrapping up after being on the front lines of the Palisades and Eaton fires over the last few weeks. More than 370 firefighters from OSFM answered the call to help protect communities in need. And voters living in the Findlay School District will have 2 propositions to decide upon in the upcoming February election. Proposition 1 seeks to replace the existing educational programs and operations levy, collecting $2.50 per $1,000 of assessed property value over the next 2 years. The Proposition 2, though, is a new levy aimed at making safety and security improvements throughout school facilities, collecting 23 cents per $1,000 of assessed property value over the next 2 years. School leaders tell us this funding is vital to easing the current $2 million budget shortfall.
We potentially could lose things like band and art. We potentially could lose a lot of athletic support. We could lose a lot of the infrastructure things that are needed to keep going, like maintenance staff, custodians, secretaries, some of the vital services that our schools need. A long time ago, when all of us, where you and I were in school, someone else voted to support us, and now it's our turn to step up and support our kids.
Ballots are already being mailed out this week. A simple majority is needed for each proposition to pass. And finally, the Harmon Center is hosting a donation drive for the YWCA Women's Shelter, collecting new, unopened toiletry items to support women and families in need. Donations can include shampoo, conditioner, towels, blankets, laundry detergent, gloves, hats, and more.
It just brings us a lot of joy to be able to give back to the community. We have so many amazing participants here, and we have a great Yakima community in the area that is always willing to give back, and so it's just one way that we can do our part to do more for everyone around us and spread the love.
You're encouraged to drop off donations at the front desk through March 31st. We have a full list of needed items up on our website, KIMATV.com. Now, Jefferson, let's talk weather here, because yesterday was a gorgeous day. I thought it was a fantastic day to get out, especially in the morning side of things. Yes. Not sure how things clouded up, if you will, in the latter half of the day. Yeah. But as we work our way through today and even on into the weekend, that sun is sticking around.
Yes, I will say that towards the later half of the day yesterday, really during the mid-afternoon to late afternoon, we did see those clouds really roll in. We are going to get back to the sunshine for today with partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies. And to your point, Dave, for the weekend, we are going to get back to abundant sunshine. Here's what you can expect for today, though. Again, partly cloudy to mostly sunny. Temperatures are going to be pretty nice depending on where you live. We're going to see temperatures anywhere from the mid-30s to low to mid-40s today. As we go towards the weekend, temperatures are going to be a bit cooler for most of us, but we are still going to be looking at the sunshine. We'll talk about that forecast in greater depth coming up.